would you say part of the increase in information, it's not just that we've had an information revolution with the internet and technology, but that perhaps in your childhood, certainly the generation before you, there was an assumption of a Christianized or Christendom culture where maybe a lot of believers didn't feel the need to understand, explain, defend their faith against non-Christian views, and so they weren't equipped, they weren't given the same resources. As the culture has become increasingly secularized during your lifetime, certainly during mine, that now the need is greater for Christians to understand the arguments and perspectives of secular viewpoints.
Absolutely. In addition to teaching the Bible and archaeology at the graduate level, I've also taught literature, like American Lit. Take, for example, the Scarlet Letter. Well, when I used to teach the Scarlet Letter, we refer to in theological realms as like quotations, like New Testament writers word for word using something from the Hebrew Bible. We have allusions, like Jesus refers to Jonah, that's an allusion, and then we have echoes, where you're just picking up echoes of something from the past. So take the Scarlet Letter, we have all these biblical undertones that 40 years ago people would pick up on, like they would get those, and now the typical reader cannot do that. So then you have to go back and teach the Bible to them in order for them to understand American Lit. So yeah, there's been a shift.
And in my lifetime, I would say it has accelerated the shift away from Christendom, Christianized cultural assumptions into secularized assumptions, to where I was reading something recently. The question maybe 30 years ago was, is the Christian faith true? The question now is the Christian faith safe?